Hey folks, it's Ben. I just wanted to go over a toy or a model or something awesome from one of my kids got for Christmas. It's from the Smithsonian. It's the Jetworks, and what it is it's a model representation of a gas turbine on an aircraft engine. And it's pretty cool because it's functional. It comes with obviously all the parts you need to build it. It is a kit to build. A cool poster explains how a jet engine works. And then all the assembly instructions you need to put it together. Now it's mostly a snap fit / screwdriver type assembly. And as long as you follow the instructions, it went together very well. No extra parts. The only thing I had to change putting it all together was the last part here is this clear plastic to kind of keep your fingers safe. There's a plastic tab, but there's a little bit of flash in there, and long story short, I put a piece of tape, and that just keeps this fan from actually rubbing the case. But we'll go ahead and turn it on, and there's an on button here. The hardest part of the model assembly wasn't any of the turbine part. It was actually, there's a mechanism here because there's a display that shows RPMs and thrust and things like that and what the engine's supposed to be doing. On the picture here it's quite clear, but in reality it's a drum that's in there that rotates. So we'll get this turbine rolling by pushing it about halfway up. That gets it started. And it's really cool, and there's the light kind of gets in the way, but there's actually a light back in the turbine area, and if it's focused it says that it's at idle. So if you've ever ridden an actual aircraft before, you know how the turbine, the engines run, the jet engines, and so we'll just go ahead up. That would be takeoff power. And then we'll bring it down to cruise. So that's the engine at cruise speed. And then as you were coming in for a landing, you could bring it down to a little farther. Is that cruise or, yeah, that's landing. And then once you're on the ground and you're not moving around or anything, you're just idling, you can bring it down to idle. And obviously there's a little motor back there, and that red wheel right there is where it actually turns it on there. But it's really cool because it sounds like a jet engine too. You know, if you've ever ridden in an aircraft, you don't actually hear you just hear the whine of the engines, and so you can run the throttle up and down. Just like in a real jet. Very cool plastic model. Has a little critical vibration right about here where, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it actually vibrates, and so if you move up or down from it, it moves out again. But very cool model of a jet engine. Throttle it down, hit the off button. There you go. On the back side of the instruction sheet's a poster of an SR-71. That was also cool.